Hello everyone, it's Jade and welcome to Sims 4 speed build based on the game pack Realm of Magic. Obviously with all the new content I was tempted to make a new Let's Play, but I already have enough Let's Plays going for The Sims 4. I mean, it could have been a small one, but I wasn't ready to venture there just yet. But in my mind I was like, this is the house for my new Let's Play, these are my Sims, but you know, you just really, I don't know why, but you just love to do that when a new expansion pack comes out and just play with all of the new stuff. But I was inspired by, like, obviously just looking up witchy houses and I just got some inspiration from that. The theme of my house is very black and white, which I unfortunately cannot help because it's just so easy, and I've been building with colours for so long for my not so berry. It's nice to just go back to your neutrals, hello, your shades, black and white and grey, you know. And my Sims kind of also reflect that live in this house, because one of them's like very albino. She's very very white. The very, very pastel colours, and then the other sister is more of your black and kind of purpley, kind of deeper, darker colours, you know, opposite sisters, twins. Actually, I think in my head I did make them as twins. And you know, it's really sad. After I built this and I went back into the game, I actually made them a parent, which is the parent that lives in the room upstairs when we get there. But for some reason it didn't save that parent, and I'm actually so sad about it, but I could not be bothered making her again, because I also made them a dad, who was obviously this darker warlock. And their mother was a human, and they lived with their human mother. But that didn't exactly stay in my game. It disappeared and it makes me really sad. But oh well, because I'm not currently playing with them, so it's not an issue. But I really enjoyed making them, and this house was something different to a lot of the normal houses that I build. They're very the same. And it was good to kind of branch out and do something a bit more spooky, which I kind of liked, you know. Also, roofing in this, roofing, yikes, roof. The roofing in this was a bit difficult for me, just because it was more circular and I never use circular roofs. And not gonna lie, I kind of avoid roofs as much as possible. Saying roofs, it's roofs. I don't know, I'm Australian, leave me alone. Roofs? Grooves. No? Okay. Anyway, also this little, what do they call it? Like a roof decor item that I put on the front there. I ended up putting that in like 20 times, because every time I touched something it would delete itself, and then I would put it back in, and I'd spend just so long trying to do that constantly. And I would say at least maybe 20 times I had to replace it. And I didn't understand why it kept disappearing. I was just oblivious to it. Oh no. And I thought I would add some like little details to the roofing, which is a bit beyond my normal schedule. What? My normal layout, my normal go-to housing. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I'm gonna sound like an idiot because I'm rambling. Ha! Me, I can't unedit myself, you know? But again, coming up with the layout of this house is a bit more difficult for me. I'm very symmetrical front and back, I guess. It's just a weird thing for me, and then I have to go through and tweak little bits of the build. But having built this off of something that I already had visualized was a bit easier. But also it's very small, so I mean, I love small living, but it was just a bit more difficult to kind of maneuver everything into there. But it was really good. And all these columns, and I had to keep adjusting the the wall height, because they kept going above the wall height and they just hate me so much. Me trying to figure out where are all my doors, because again I would symmetrically put them on the other side, and I was like, no Jade, it's time for something different. It's time to expand those horizons of yours. And I was like, oh, we can add like another little step over here. Oh dang, I had to go through this because I started recording it and then I realized I paused so much. But you know what, I was probably watching Lost, because that's what I do. I've been binge watching Lost and just rewatching the whole thing, because I haven't watched it since I was like 12. I don't know when Lost came out in Australia. And I was actually very intrigued with the fact that it was an Australian flight. And it also worked out for my Midnight Sun Challenge, because there was a little hidden Easter egg in there relating to Lost. Anyway, these stairs pissed me off, boy. because I really wanted it to be like a 3-tier kind of stair. But no matter what I did, it wouldn't let you have it. And I'm like, why do you give me the option to have this 3-tier stair if I can't actually put it in my build? So triggered. And I also did like a cool little lookout tower. I probably should have made it usable, but also did not have the space. And again, wallpaper is black and white because this build is black and white. Oh, I can't wait till I get to the landscaping. I don't know why, I just really enjoy landscaping. I just love putting all those trees and all those good things in there. Those good things help me. See, look, the little roof decal has already disappeared again. I'm hoping it's just going to appear again. Because I try to edit out me fixing it as many times as possible. Because it saved me like 5 minutes speed through time. And it was a great time. Oh no, but these stairs are a bit of a bummer. I'm sad that I couldn't do the 3-tier, but that's okay. So now, guys, we're getting into the layout of the house, trying to figure out what's the go. This is currently not the go, and we figure that out later. Oh no, but I do build this with the intention of like 2 rooms, 1 room each for the girl. But as I start the girls, but as I start building, I do obviously adjust that to make room for the parent, which is really awesome sauce. I know. And I actually did some, you know, I'm very particular about how I place my doors. I don't know why. I don't know if it's an OCD thing, but I'm not OCD, but I feel like I'm partially. That roof, I was gonna just play it off and just cut it out with the walls, but it was not a good idea. And I'm glad I didn't, because that's not the life I am. That's not how I am. I can't just ignore it. I also put the dark brick in to kind of split up all the white. And my dog's moving. Excuse me. Oh. Some ASMR pause for you guys. Oh no. But yeah, it doesn't work out too bad. I was actually going through after I quickly went through this and edited it. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Not edited me talking, but edited. Oh no, this is killing me. But edited the speed build. Oh my god, see how bad I am? I just lost my train of thought. I went back through and I edited this, and I realized something that I've forgotten. That I realized that I wanted them to have a mother, so I ended up putting both the girls in 1 room, which I don't really mind. They're actually teens. I just remembered that now. I made them as teens because I'm tired of young adults. That's all I play with. No, I'm kidding. That's all you start out with. They were going to be orphaned, and this was going to be their home. But it's also, I wanted to build them like a big family home that they were left because their parents passed away, or, you know, mom was killed by curse and, you know, traumatic Harry Potter stuff. Anyway. But I decided against that and just a small starter home because, you know, we're not rich ladies. I can hear a weird humming. I think it's flies. Man, I wish I lived somewhere cold where flies didn't exist. Because we're going back to summer, and summer sucks. I'm not a summer person. I love winter. I love the cold seasons. I mean, I don't like being cold, but I would prefer it a million times over summer. Also, we use a lot of the vampire stuff back. Game pack will help me. We use a lot of the vampire game pack stuff because obviously it fits in with that kind of gothic, deep, old style help. Me trying to sound like I know what I'm talking about. But it fits in with the theme that we're going for. And I'm pretty sure the spooky stuff pack is what the flooring came from. Love that wood. Love that wood. It has a lot of different color swatches, and some of them just, I question them a lot. I'm not even sure what budget we ended up with. I think there was like 15 grand left from what I started with. So quick maths, figured that one out. Also, I spent so much time on those curtains because they wouldn't snap to the windows. And then later I made it work. So this is where I decided the girls are sharing a room. They're going to have a mother upstairs. I know. I'm such an intelligent lady. But I'm really sad that I lost her. She was a cute mama. And I maybe I didn't save it. Because I made her and the dad. And then I forgot that she was actually still a witch. So I went to the magic realm. And I had her sacrifice her powers or give up her powers or whatever. So that she could be a human. To go with my human mother story. But she doesn't exist anymore. Obliviate. Now Harry Potter fan here. talk about it anymore, guys. Help me, help me. I decided to put in some ottomans because they're kind of funky and old styled. I don't know. I really like the little moth lamps, and I tried to keep their colors separate to their corners of the room, if you know what I'm saying. So, you know, you're light and you're dark, and one sister could have been evil and one sister could have been cute and nice, which is what they are. I forgot what their aspirations were. Actually, I could probably quickly just pull it up right now. Oh no, I can't. You know what? I'm gonna commit and I'm gonna pull it up. And then you know what? I'm gonna realize it's too late and that there's not enough time left for me to say goodbye and for me to finish off. Oh no, I'm gonna just do the lounge room now. Oh, you'll see me move that bookcase out the front to make room for a table and desk later. And I forgot it was there. It was there that whole time and I never even noticed it. That's so funny. I know, it's so funny. Haha, I'm laughing. What a weird child. It's fine. We can do this. I use the same curtains in the lounge room because, you know, again, from Spooky Stuff Pack, because that pack's really great. It's a good Halloween pack. And it's got a lot of costumes and outfits that you can use. Promoting packs. Am I? What? Oh. You can totally hear that and I'm sorry. I'm gonna quickly mute it. Okay, great. Anyway, so one of the sisters is called Sylphcaster, which is our light sister. And she's obviously a purveyor of potions. That's her aspiration. And I think that's all about her. She's still in school. She's a C student. And then our other sister is a spellcaster. Oh, spellcraft and sorcery is her aspiration. So that's pretty fun and fresh. Anyway, that's the girls. I can quickly probably go over their traits. Don't know why I'm introducing them. I'll upload them as well, I guess. So one of the sisters is, when I get there, she's gloomy and a goofball, which is our dark sister, which isn't actually too bad. And then our light sister is erratic and cheerful. Oh, I'm pretty cool. I'm pretty cool. That's decent traits, guys. Decent traits. I knew I wanted to give them both a bad trait, and so my light sister is insane. And my dark sister is gloomy. I mean, I'm the dark sister. I'm a gloomy bum. It's not intended, it just happens. I know, I'm terrible. We haven't moved the bookcase yet. How exciting. This is just me copying everything upstairs. This is what I do with all my bathrooms. I just copy the exact same stuff and just shuffle it around a little bit. I was actually so happy when I found that table because it's the perfect size to go in that bedroom, and all of our dressing tables, or yeah, that's what they're called, right? Our drawers. They're all very, at least 2 spaces, 2 squares wide. I spent for ages looking for that plant, but I think it really suits that area. And I'm glad like I added in that area and I kind of decorated it a little bit more. I could have left it quite plain, which I would normally do, but I'm glad I'm putting in a bit more effort into my hallway spaces and stuff like that. It really adds detail to the build, guys. I know, talk it out, talk it out. I really wanted, yeah, so this is where I wanted to put in the desk, and I moved that bookcase there. And it was still there when I went to take the screenshots. I had to retake my screenshots again because I realized the bookcase is still there. Had a good laugh about it, I know. But yeah, so I was just adding some little details, adding some books, adding some... I really wanted a lot of wall decor, so like lots of photos and stuff like that. And there is quite a few different kind of like I don't know what style it is. Oh, my dog's back. Oh no, I feel so awkward because you can't avoid it. It's just a little pitter patter of their feet. I'm actually gonna do like a Kaz with my dogs one day. Totally not on topic. Does anybody relate to me? Like, you just really struggle to say words all the time. Like, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this and everything, but I just jumble my words up and I look like a fool boy. Have you guys seen that meme where that chick, where it's like, she's crying and they put in like a race car or something. It's like, I know, I'm so weird. I don't know what you girls talking about. And I've also got so much phlegm in my throat that I feel like I'm kind of choking and dying at the same time. But I'm I'm committed, people. Actually committed. I hated doing this. I hate that, like, they're 2 squares wide, fine, that's fine. But when you try to link them as close to possible to your foundation or an area, they clip up and it's just so difficult. It's a hard life, girl. Pardon me. So we are adding a lot of green into the landscaping, but also the world around them is very green. But I also do go for some of the vampire game pack stuff, like the thorns and the kind of more withered plants to kind of fit the deep gothness of the house. I'm sorry, I was just grabbing my little baby hairs. I didn't realize they were that bad. It's not relevant, I'm sorry. So there's the 2 sisters at the front, not like you haven't seen them, but they're very cute and they're adorable. I know. There's a pause here. How long is that? I got slack at the end. I didn't edit that out. I probably was looking at something and then just looked back to it. Not gonna lie, I was watching a YouTube video while I was doing that because who wants to sit there and watch a muted speed build for a moment or so? I also thought they should have some more hobbies and stuff to do in the house, because what do your Sims do when they don't have all their skill building stuff? And we added some garden planters because I know that you can get herbs through the new game pack. Not that I've actually noticed what they are. But anyway, guys, we're almost into the screenshots, are we? I don't know. I can't tell. We're almost there, I promise. I just don't want to... I don't know, I always muck the end up because I just don't say it in the right amount of time. What am I doing? Oh, here we go. I'm glad that I do that. The terrain paints, it's good stuff. But anyway, guys, I'll be leaving it here for today. I hope you are having a good day and we will talk soon, and here are the screenshots of the house.